what's going on with these do's and don'ts.
Don't do anything I would do, and definitely don't do anything I wouldn't do.
And see, we start judging ourselves on things we shouldn't have done.
And don't you do nothing.
The sins we did commit.
Know what I did.
And now we put ourselves in an unworthiness feeling.
You feel unworthy.
Or we paralyze ourselves.
You're paralyzed.
Saying, I'm not worthy, I'm not worthy. Because people are going to tell you what you're not doing well.
You're not good.
They're going to constantly tell you what you didn't do, why you can't do it.
You can't do anything.
One of the things what fear does is you learn how to do what they call compensatory strategies.
Compensatory strategy.
What is that? What is a compensatory strategy? I would do something a little extra, a little more to cover up my fears.
My fear is my concern.
I never wanted to show those fears, but one of the things on this journey I'm learning that there's some of our physical fears, you know, the birds and the fish for me, that's the easy part. What I started finding a challenge in my life are those mental and spiritual fears.
Fear of the unknown is spiritual paralysis.
It's paralyzed me.
We won't move forward. We'll literally be disobedient.
You hear the door slam. Realize there's nowhere left to run.
One of the things I've been able to experience on this journey, my obedience to God can overcome my fear.
The thrill is in overcoming your own fear.
And when I started saying God has this, I had to truly trust. And when I truly started trusting in God, it was like, okay, those fears started to eliminate from my life. I'm like, okay, this is going to work.
This is going to work.
So I got more and more confident, not so much of not having the fears, but the obedience of hearing his voice.
I can hear his voice in my head.
Because that in itself is the power. And the value of the fear is being able to give those fears to him. What are these mental and spiritual fears that I've had really my whole life?
My whole life.
My life is completely different now. I've talked about these birds and fish so much because those are probably my nemesis. A few episodes that I want to get into December. So I want you to hit the subscribe, hit the follow button when I'm putting out the
New episode.
Word that a new episode was ready.
you get them right away, because when the year's over, I want you to have gone through this whole series on the value of fear, and hopefully you've gone and saw the first series, Understanding Fear. So I'm going to be finishing up the series on the value of fear. So when we go into January, we'll be ready
That'll change my life, my family's life.
to change our life.
My life has changed forever.
Thank you for tuning in to Moody's Mixer. God bless.